In this video, let's animate the top of the slot machine. Right now in this composition, I have the handle, the base and top isolated. So we're only seeing these three layers. And now we already have the base and the handle animated. We just need to animate the top right now. Let's double click the top composition, go inside. We can also move it to the center a little bit. Doesn't have to be exact. We can change the position from the outside comp. For this one, I actually wanted to have the same animation as the base of the slot machine. So let's go back to the base one. I want to see if I can copy some of the keyframes over here. Let's go to the base blue, copy that, and then let's go back to the top. For the blue one, yep, let's pull up the scale property and link it. Go to 0 second, Command V, paste it in. I want to see if this, yeah, that looks good. We don't even need to do anything. We just need to copy the keyframe from that base animation that we did before. And then make sure all these, the gray and the black is the same thing. And link the scale property, go back to 0 second with the timeline indicator at 0 second. Click on the two layers, Command V, paste it in. And now I just need to stagger them a little bit so that they're not coming up at the same time. For the circle, we can do the same thing. Let's go back to the handle. We can copy this circle animation from the handle, select all the keyframes, Command C, and then go back to the top layer composition. We can go to 0 second, Command V, paste it in. So we still got that bounce animation going on from the top. I just need to move it back a little bit so that the animation is staggered. Yep, that's exactly what we need. Command S, save, go back to the main composition. Let's time this correctly. We have the base coming in, the handle coming in, and then now I want the top come in as well. So top, just move it back a little bit. So we have this base come in and then top come in. Yeah, let's play that. We have the slot machine build up. Command S for saving the project. That looks nice. Next, I need to worry about the dots. Let's turn on the eye icon and the solo button here. Remember all these dots that we have? I just need to position it properly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can Command X cut the dots and put it inside this base composition. Command V and then undo the isolation. Now we have this dot layer within this base composition. For the dots, I can double click and then go inside to animate it. I want to do a very simple animation. I just want to do a opacity change. Just hit T on the keyboard, put in a keyframe, go forward 15 frames, and then make sure it's going from 0 to 100%. It's just a opacity change. And then maybe keyframe assistant, EVs, go to the speed graph, drag it like this. Yep, that's good. And then copy these two keyframes, make sure to paste it on all the dots. So now they all have the same animation, just like a opacity change. Maybe it's too quick, so I need to, you know what? It's too quick, so I need to move it out a little bit so that it's occupying the whole 1 second, and then copy again, paste it in, so everything is appearing in 1 second. That's good. And now all I need to do is to stagger them. I just want to stagger this animation so that they're not coming in at the same time. Let's try to do 4 frames separation between each layer. These two. I'm holding down Shift to select the two. and then make sure 4 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hit square bracket, left square bracket to move the layer to this place where the timeline indicator is. And then these two, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. And then I'm thinking it's these two, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the left square bracket, move them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Change these two, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. These two, and then select these two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want this Motion Graphics 2022 coming last. So after we change everything, this is the animation we get. All we did is to animate the opacity change from 0 to 100 and then stagger them so that they're coming up one after another. And that's good for now. Let's go back to this base animation. Once we have this come in, we can move the dots pre-comp forward a little bit. So to time it properly, I want this motion graphics coming last. So as the last dots comes in, the motion graphics will come up. And this is the animation we get. That's good. Command S for saving the project. We got this one now. That's good. And now we just need to worry about the dot on the top here. The top here. We can do the same thing. Command X, cut it, and then go to the top composition. Command V, paste it in. Try to align it over here. And then go inside. Let's just change the opacity. Just animate the opacity from 0 to 100. And then copy everything. Paste everything. So everything is going from 0 to 100. And now I just need to do the same thing again to stagger them. To do that, I need to select the first two and then make sure they're the first one that appears at 0 seconds. And then make sure I select the second and go to 0 second, go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 frames. Move these layers to this point here. The shortcut with that is left square bracket. You can move the layer to where the timeline indicator is. And now I need to select the third one. Move forward 4 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then left square bracket. Select the next two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Move forward. And then left square bracket. Select the next two. Move forward 1, 2, 3, 4. And then left square bracket. And then select the next two, 1, 2, 3, 4, left square brackets. And then select the last two, 1, 2, 3, 4, left square brackets. And now you can see the animation like this. As I have the layer built up, I want this to come in like this. Okay, cool. That's it with the dots animation. We now have a complete slot machine built up. Command S for saving the project.